I take a woman. Merima do delay man capsules. I wouldn't be dear. Boy, yeah. I wouldn't win your son. Would delay a Juman so papa. Now what say? Now when ye pa. Delay my capsules. I don't know. I bet Mrs. Cinema to do my day. I can see. Now look at Mister and the capsules are. A man Merima Yanubiano. Menum be in the middle. Who may say? Who said what he feel I have said? Need to pa. And then I will say what would delay, Look at Mister and in the capsules. Miss so if it's a chromo yao BM Mura. So what be delay crano? Miss Bema now, baby, over who they won't pay and now over to yao be ever baby. For look at Mister. They are able to say gonorrhea. Right, so for the Sunday account who will be at one into me that and in my long hair mixer and in the capsules. And then you through our hair bar and pharmacy. Good work for 0242 133 577
and now 0248 619 999.
Look at Mister and in the capsules. And what's that here? In kind.
Bohobio is fun. Bohobio is on Hello FM. Bohobio Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with your host, Samson Kwame Nyameke. Let's talk politics. Bohobio Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. on Hello FM. Samson Kwame Nyameke.
Bohobio. She got diamonds on the soles of the shoes. Diamonds on the soles of the shoes. She got diamonds on the soles of the shoes. Diamonds on the soles of the shoes. Diamonds on the soles of the shoes.
Hello FM.
People say she's crazy, she got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Well, that's one way to lose these walking blues. Diamonds on.
It's 5 minutes after 8 p.m. Monday evening, September 1st, 2025.
She was physically forgotten with
My
pocket with my car keys. She said, you
Mama Kwaba de Brabo so me fufuro mu nsuso. Onyankopon boye nyina ye ho ban. Ofa ye nkomra o ma ya no aduane. And now September 1st, 2025. Na ne Bohobio mananumre yi. A historic edition because in the Fourth Republic since 1992, Chief Justice be who ye na free adwuma mu anase ya gye na adwuma anase yi na die free adwuma mu. And it's a historic night on the political platform. The suspended Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, her ladyship, Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Sakitokonu, with immediate effect, President Eyinadi. Emuchemu ewo ho. Empenfo nso ewo ha eba bedi hu nkomo na enumre yi.
She makes the sign of a teaspoon, he makes the sound.
Akwatia by elections. 5,500 policemen deployed.
To compensate for
military spotted in Akwatia. Yekasi asoja former du Akwatia.
She said, honey,
national security in Akwatia.
ended up by sleeping in a doorway.
Electoral Commission so my ready.
Fingers and the lights on over Broadway.
The IGP of the Republic, Inspector General of Police.
Soles of their shoes.
Yera Christian Yohonu. And so the summer to Abonte say, watch now elections, by elections, so Akwatia. And Yadia BBC.
Everybody you know.
5,000 men backed by the military.
Everybody you know.
National security on ground. Then there were drones. I name him Ghana police drones and name him. The amount for Kenya said the IGP I so far in Yemom say the drones go go.
soldier for back here. Now Superman. Eba be overcome the men. And also be a problem. And to be a send your member 5,500 policemen deployed. You the presence of that's the military. And I hear national security so ever aya kwatia drones na wiem police patrol cost who military vehicles in akwatia eti ehwe nim se kire beto aba na wie no na bibia ye boko bibia ye form there where we near we need there where we need better luck next time. That's how we build the democracy. What fast money Joseph DJ McJune can to be producing the show as well. We here check the Chief Samson Kwame Nyamiche, General Manager Hello FM, regular host Bohobio. And I say you yan yede benanti. Na yan council say we call Savannah region. So on ntokwa ne koso ofa. So on ntokwa ne koso.
We ba chan. Me say one ya hona e course wa.
E course nya say course ntie ntwae. Say jai dia nke beka say course.
Na so course.
Ye kan pa ewu a enya asem kitwa. Kupa edwane ko Burkina Faso. Wo mo dwane ko la Côte d'Ivoire. Wo mo tutom ko Lomé Togo. Wo mo ba Kumase. E ma ne ma nkola. Nkokora ne merewa. Ye be share national security. His Excellency the President so to kwai waba for the 90 form yagbon wura no nyina yesro mu omoma dubremra na Ghana we need peace la paix senior French ni be kan no to develop. Okay wafa
Commander
Chief Justice the law is the law. Oko Madam Fubesi, what can come it has indeed come. What can come.
And I come.
Papa, we know.
Me pacho a flyer na me sha na nens me sha da.
The friend George Quartin Adenta.
Okay.
A member of the MPP's communications team national.
Adenta.
George Quartin Adenta. You boy George Quartin Adenta come one and we are. George Quartin Adenta. A member of the Greater Accra communications team, a member of the national communications team of the MPP. And then me waba otiha. Dedi Sako were a member of the NDC communications team at Wasante. One also here heard the name Chibi Obeba. And a Dr. Aaron Kuma, a senior lecturer Amstead. One also here heard me say Chibi Obetana Kunya show. Now I didn't pay for a on my Ghana. Chief Justice sacked from office by President Mahama upon receipt of Committee of Inquiry established under Article 146 and after Akwatia by election 5,500 policemen deployed. Was it for safety, not for intimidation? IGP is own police for the so when the Akwatia mountain was it meant to cry? Oh, by Buntia. Mama, we are Mrs. Schwartzner, Kona Kotuabano. Your person to money be at two. The back in kind of puffy was your more person before ballot boxes. No, money and we are trusting in the IGP, the Ghana military, and the national security to do their do what now. All right, of us, Sabre, I'm sorry, Obesumna.
That's na nkomo hunti na ebia ni mpanyimfo ne abadwa patwa so na meso Mbarisha honorable Oscar Riches Ghana be askwada ma menhia na nyume na onko so anya adwumade na seti bia na bia be fine Dr. Francois so ye moadwo Jaga Fobites Dr. Francis Adomako Ashanti Regional Secretary incoming also papa ye moadwo Jaga Fobites say minkan sure say unim se enubra ene hama na edi ayenti no ho dene ujane na so na se waje ba bia boso Jaga Fobites na me koto se no manfo bi atwa bi ho ahia na na omani abrepa ebe sesio memo wani je na opring na nso so aba eye tabia company limited for animu omu yi omne tabia ba mi shaba yi omo na ede Jaga Fobites aba tabia company say Ghana na sansen wo na atra esiobusompo ama say edu China US UK Canada bebia Jaga Fobites ewo ho eno ye nsan ede fa dwen esan so tie ho ya de mi so sisi eye o ya wa wuntumi nkoto wa wuntumi ntrase ugina ho abobo kafra unya Jaga Fobites ebedi wasema kan wasema mawo ama wadi bem ama hoto aba afi ya de ba kwin mɛmɛ ne nye ho ɛma nso mpɛ nanso mɛma na ɛyɛ wɔ mo premature ejaculation ɛyɛ ade bɔne sɛ ɛbɛgye w'ani gye afiri nsɛm ama fie kura a wote mu obuo wonya bi jagafoɔ bi test ne bɛboa ma ho ayɛ den na afei biribiara ɛfine kookoo ama ayɛ mbubom wogya nan a mogya wɔ mu ne saa nneɛma no a ɛno nso so ɛbɛyi afiri hɔ na afei nso so mmaa ahodoɔ abosome so a ɛyɛ a motete yaw ma fikyi kuro mu nyinaa da jagafoɔ bi test no watumi aboa siesie mu afei w'anum ato wontumi ndidi onsanka jagafoɔ bi test na wobɛtumi adidi wanya 18 years ɛkronkron deɛ a wobɛtumi anom jagafoɔ bi test ne bi afei womfɛfuro ana wo ma abofra bi anofo a wobɛtumi anom jagafoɔ bi test no ebi wonyanya 18 years deɛ amesrɛw ɛyɛ no atwɛn kakra ama me onum so a no anom ne kakra na ɛbɛyɛ oyie atu ho yadeɛ Lawson Eba Center for the Local Mishaba gonorrhea and syphilis ɛbɛyi afiri hɔ afei bi house ya sisi yadeɛ ɛne mmaa pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ virgin nyinaa yɛ kanfo Local Misha ɛde ama wo na biribiara yɛ fine ɔba afei wo nsɛ ne gyeɛ bɛba Dileman capsules yɛ mmɛmɛduro prostate ho haw Ama Johnson 10 low sperm count onkwama na hoɔden wɔ fam ɔbaa no ntumi ɛmfɛfro osisi ɛna ɛyɛ wo ya Onsankan Dileman capsules na asaboawo amwa delay Lawson Eba Misha nso yi malaria rheumatism arthritis titi ya fichikru mu na yefri ho fibroid any stroke na nso so ɛbɛkɔ a na Lawson Eba Misha Colinac Misty Eba Danny Heba Fredman Sabmeya Pedang any Heba shops across Ghana bebia local delay Lawson Eba Misha wo ho yemfrɛ 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 special ice mineral water ofanenum special why esan say we special nso nso abusu ba bia kotwin kranza obo an sekwan nso ne etu no bi so obetimi anya sachet de na ntoa mo nso de ene yesan wo special drinks nso a sisi adwuma free wo ho ye adwuma de kese obenya nsapa nom de bia your program bia Coaching Kwanza Buso, you beat me a first specialized company, near Jinsio, Asanso and Drinks 0501301228 0501301229. You may quack a sack see me and say, and a CM for Bohobio and for no, me patch commander, and Yabija for Atrase, but more than say, Ubiti B. Commander Midas.
Well, Miss Weda say, Abusia for Sabre 0265 170 336 0265 170 336. We wait me do comment, questions, queries. We wait me there for now their money. And sounds soon we are live on Facebook. And she join here, Emran Komoi, ye bana ye dia best so. George Akwaba.
Yenu asame.
Now what is saying?
Daddy Lumba na born in Yumbia. Wasi yekrukramu
ampa.
Kakra.
George, who's so you da o? George, can be you look younger.
Say that. Adumuna any insurance you. No nyame to go yeso kakra.
Maybe say so far how far with the DMB campaign? Minimum say udimu tintima o Greater Accra and say bano nationally nso a wontenase wonenam sa across the breadth and length of this country. So far vimum
akramamenda wase na mema etiefo nyina adwo na ya bedura santima mu de untumi nkasa wabra wonchia kurura santima nyina ewura ye nyina ye nana na ase tutu ababio akra babia wo bia e bema wo adwo anwumre same Dr. Baumia campaign de se wonim se ne campaign no eye broni beka se communal labor eye party for na agi esi wo muso a omo a ebo nto ye campaign ma no obeka ya ni forms kra okofa no eye constituency youth organizers emu dodo nara 490 ene ka omo bo mu a omo ankasa jeje ntobo akakra ekopike forms no de ma no Intini campaign no de ekoso eye party for na eye party for nso na de neba enti ni campaign no de ekoso boko boni bia anim watimi wakame bia anim atemdidie anim ntwato so anim empapamu anim ni campaign de e koso boko esanse ono na be your presidential candidate no asanso be the president of Ghana 2029 inti ese otia boko esanse ono ne kuta de na wa ukura de no so no se uye gidigidi nso a ehwiegu inti eno kuta na boko inti campaign de so far so good yegusuara.
All right. Where your George initial comments na ebusuan fansa na ebe to aso no. Mum yankwa akwatia kakra. Yefi akwatia ba akwatia no yebedi hu nkomo later on in the show. But yankwa some of the measures are the Inspector General of Police we put up in akwatia. Medical they are two and him said the military and so we akwatia. National Security me hu Director of Operations here Richard Dapa and so say woni IGP Bontoa e akwatia. Ya hu sojafo cars e na makwatia. Police patrol and so e koso e akwatia. Even Saudi when you hear ma utimi say police for not deploy drones up there. Drones ni nyina ye adwuma e wo akwatia. Enti ye behwe na yakọ ni akọhwe akwatia ha wa the IGP measures or the gu akwan mu na wonso so no said the measures being deployed by the Ghana Police Service. Indeed, Ghana Police Service, police management body na nkasa pomak no o masesa ni nyina kwa akwatia police panyini bia wa Ghana ene o nyina e wo akwatia. Good evening to Richard Asiedu Apia Jr. Referee also wo Yokohama and watching us all the way from Japan. And then Yechiao in Japan, Richard Asiedu Apia. Anani kunsu enso e wo kudu krom na ono so atu bia mane no say ochia ye ntu adwuma paso. And Jagri John Solomon enso so trese ono so e wo kunsu. I say, why is the MPP crying? Article 146 has spoken, nothing more, nothing less. What the law can do in Ghana does not exist. Ochia Honorable Abu Sadiq, DC for Hafuano, and Tisabi on your screens. We say police patrols, military vehicles. Last election, Kwable Kumano, Yamusuja for where the Yamusuja for so patrol. In your short, IGPR or addressing the 5,500 men, senior and junior officers of the Ghana Police. Ye deploy mo ewo eye akwatia. And very soon, we will drones and in them near the day. But the amount for can say, Sanya may nyina IGP, yes, soldier for car. And so na buama by bonus no, et me a dimu ewa akwatia. IGP sis who are more men through Mankase, we are mash, soldier for the police for the dorsal. Pie fee. Kona kotuaba shasia no so a kona kotuaba utuwie na ba kwotwo wadwuma so akotwo wadwuma so ye shasia si ye kenkan a utimi ko akugina center ho ye kenkan we so on the street of Akwatia clearly wo police checkpoint wo police a wo mo ensure say bibia no ekoyi ewo ho Joseph Sunday so chese wo hwe free kramo krom no wo free so north. Among for some good evening to you. Owusu Boatin James say, hey, NDC, the table will turn one day. I think say he's referring to the issue at stake. And then America say, the most topical issue in Ghana today. Yeah, mame, her leadership. She was suspended then. And then the cry. Nana Badi Raslana, so say, watching you from Asante Achimhidi, also greetings to all. But if we are sensible in politics, Nana, who sentence no, so bet me about na what really you intend to say. But George, drones can and them you know. Ghana police drone and them you know.
We say we any try answer here.
But let them you
now. Oh, which you mudi? Police under Muhammad. So Jidia Wagasa wasa
5,500 policemen. Soldier for count.
Now in police stations, don't do work with you. It's almost 19 or 20. Divide the 5,000 by Neshe. When police for the door na omubo sa police station omukobo how kumsen.
Ablekuma.
Police for no mujina sa police station no me 60. But then this for 212 on bo omukobo how kumsen. Ti we there.
Onye ni say yesua bibi from Ablekuma. Don't you believe say bia yesua bibi and now you did drones in them. Ghana Police Service drones.
Queen kwa. Dear main person, me catch the omun say. akwatiamai no omubeto aba ama Solomon Sumatu.
Akwati Island, we have 119 polling stations with 52,328 registered voters.
Okay, so 107 polling stations.
19.
Divide the 5,200 by 119.
5,500.
They divide it by near police for a one polling station. Omundru, they are no Mujina or Ablikumano.
Soldier forces were your home vehicles are more patrols, national security, so director of operations, which are Japan now, wow, say grounds your feta, Nadia will be a bit near Bonibia.
Any Pamian sat to a banocra and PP bidding.
Okay.
A son say, a hokakra. Say, and Nescumi will be a minimum papa. Or ye, Minyonko. Na yebebusa say e ba ne sempo na ukonya pressure ya sebi.
All right, then the adu ko the function feed me share from number 1 you do why you do honko. Number 1, yeah, President Mahama. Yeah, train said the other panel members ni beba. Dennis Akowo of the NDC and also Dr. Yonkuma, senior lecturer Amstead. President Mahama acting upon reporter Article 146 committee, no, led by Justice Scott Pawai, and then omo report na komano. Yes, say petitioners in Yamiensa, but put the na tum. Ebi ni na kano yanka ho asemu wie. Nanso so President Saka report no acting on the report where ye mami where ye nedi. Menim say what government spokesperson so say o omanpanyin de senior constitution chero where this super or say this follows the receipt of the report of the committee constituted under Article 1466 to inquire into a petition submitted by Ghanaian citizen Daniel Ofori. After considering the petition and the evidence, the committee found that the grounds of stated misbehavior under Article 1461 has been established and recommended her removal from office. Under Article 1469, the President is required to act in accordance with the committee's recommendation. Phyllis Kwachi Ofusu, MP, spokesperson to the President, Minister, Government Communications. Patrick Nshasi.
Na same minim dem menkamfa Bonia President John Dramani Mahama one na NDC for edino ene enyumre ene omudi ye democracy no esifom ene President Mahama ni NDC for catch the wiase nyina se nei yeto abama ona obedi o mampanyina nso utumi pam even Chief Justice emrani mpobo no ho ban no utumi pam no na wo de aba intine Gia yeyi mami obi bebusa se waye den. That is the first question amamfo bebusa. Se mami de na waye. Sami mami no wanya ahwe o. Wanya boni bia. Eye NDC fo na tena Jubilee House etrotro niam agru krata so. Assign obi signature share wo se yen dane no petitions yeyi mami na di. Wanya ahwe. Na menye sure se ade a o maye no so we your oba minya sure say ade we say o de che NDC for esan say ye nyina na ye di nkomo say esese ye boa na ye pushi ema na omutumi kodu a certain level na omutumi make sure say decision bi ka ho a omoto betena akonwa no ho bi oba basia atumi akọ school kakra epiepie mu akoduru Supreme Court judge ama President Akufo-Addo apaw no say ono na omeye Chief Justice mami ba ye boni ben na waye mami ba ye onye hwe de pa na waye onye hwe enye no nti na NDC for ba ben menya sure say President Mahama ka kire Ghana for say Muntu abama me na me ba me chief justice na dia nka Ghana for beto abama no omo ntoma no the entire Ghana for to abama President Mahama no me nya sure say the removal of chief justice no e ka ho enka ho nanso said ye be ya obe satisfy ono ani ego na che say ya temu adwuma no opese wo de hye ni botom na de ope na wo de yenti no obeyi chief justice no afiri ho no na appoint wo no agata ne NDC ni a ope no no de na betina wo se ono na de o meyi chief justice mami ni boni ni sen ni boni ni sen ni boni ni sen ondi boni bia na ukenkan eniema bia wagina so bia yi na di a eyesre keke o se oni ni baba atukwan na oni ni kunu atukwan na omko e na per DMB na DND Jesus Christ omu NDC for no baye no omu nya no masesa dollar gu omu ka butu omu no ma no omu chiche no omu kro omu nya adwuma bia ma oman dollar gu omu ka butu omu no ma no omu chiche na chief justice mu a ontumi ntu kwan fa ne banko ana ontumi ntu kwan fa ne ho kani enko de omu pese omu kire se chief justice no je se ono de one ho kwan se obetu kwan ana okọ holiday bi kura se ode ne ba ana ne yire ana ni kunu eka ho
na so mama ka se Dr. Ironkuma senior lecturer Amstead and so atena sinti ye hwe nim se Denis Akowa member of the NDC communications team in the Ashanti region so betena se na fe panel no is set and complete patro to as George
na die media mekane se Ghana your fourth republic ye started in 1992 since ye started and President Lawrence Abako President Kufuor Abako President Mills Abako Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nso Abako President Mahama pe any president awaba we chief justice edi ebin sida na me pese me shane bo na obia nso hu se sisi idea ye twa sanato ho ye bie ekwan ni mama obia se na isa wo ye president ya na se wo ba na se chief justice a ho no se wo mpena asem a na wankasa wakope niema ngitingiti bi no atwero ne se petition na wo de akoma president no na wagina so osemayi wadi no ano no enye den wanya de adi o
na se nipa de yeboni bia
na wo twere de no amfa do to enti so kra se no tumi ye petition
okay
eti enye boni bia but adie ba ko a me pese ote ase ni se sa adie ya omayi any chief justice bi o me ba appointing bia ada MPP beba abem biem si yeso ye in January 7 for a ontumi ntra ho enkoduru 10 January say nipa no se so okofie
wow
any chief justice bia President John Dramani Mahama ni NDC for be appointing no ada ye beto ba MPP beba abem no endi 3 days say chief justice no se okofie isan so o ma kire ye se de ye no o ma kire ye kwan ya se ye fa so ye no ne yanso ye be ye bi fefefe kama pa isan se aban we ba ye no wo hwe the formation of the government no a ehwa na prekupe ubohu se papa yi sabi opeboni adi hwe ekwan ya ofo aso a civil society organizations kwa ma no ye din a omutume criticize government ni nyuma oye oba ya pe na omo appointment owie ye na odi si mu angasa nsemtrofo so wo hwe nsemtro ni wano ya dina wo se brabaji we na oma nsemtrofo nyina appointment owie wanwie na odi kwa asofo ho wo se obeye bibibi the national thanksgiving the of forming committee odi asofo etutu so na sisie waka obia no atu nti ade a wo ye no wono ani na koma mu se enye nanso obia nka na ase obia enka na ase DNT na sese wo chief justice edi ade ba ko pa Ghana fo to aba Emma President John Dramani Mahama adwuma. President Mahama Ghana fo nyina bo se oba create enwuma. Osi oba implement policy be a friend 24-hour economy. Na sa 24-hour economy no o ma Ghana fo nyina te ase se adwuma baako no obema nipa miensa na aye. O ka kire se office bi te se DVL se worker se o ye 200 o be for 400 account na 600. Ebi be kwa nopa, ebi be kwa nwumre na ebi akwa homache. Sa na o ka kire Ghana fo nyina. O ye billboards across the country na ebi so light. Ya tu aba ye de si akonwa so. And 3 days and omo bo pa and omo tete sa 24-hour billboards ni nyina free krom. And na ye busa sa 24-hour economy no a o share Ghana for bo no e wo yifa. And no and the president no otumi ma na adwen koso. Bosha wo share o man no and no necessary o ma na adwen koso. And na insecurity agi atese. Every day yakum we ato ha. And kai omu di homo wo keke. Nipa fa ma hwere wo mo nkwa.
Em say tue e wo Ghana no. Adoso ama.
Onu ankasa ni backyard sola tuna kaba. Krono aye ghost town. Nipa dwane for their lives because ye kum nipa se de ye kum sabi nkrane. Ehode ye eho hia president no. Ye hia no ni chief justice a o di ni juma ono na ye attack no. Esan so no hode ye eno de emre. Ene wo hwe oman a yetimu a ade bia or criticize yansa no oba power no aye worse. Ene galamse atiatese ene obibia NDC fo obia obekọ appointment a wa man bibia na o ma direct say koye galamse na okoye galamse ni nyina awie ye no so no wonum kro mo san to gold no wo san so chinchim mo sa e bo mo kro no ene gold bu a ye to no amansan dwa so no aban we ba o se de bi me de me nto ne sa mi agasa metwa me bo a me de beto gold na mamo ena gold no so me pen na wo ho kwan se o ton ma me se wan ton gold ni bi a ma me a na o ton ba bi a o se wo chiw ate ho task force a o mo nenam it's easy amount for gold na wo ya sa niam we nyina wie na wo se wo de ba bi a wadwene pan wo ene yatemu adwuma na wo de won sa bekeka sisi emi ameti hey wo de me kokko to a na se obu atemu ane ba judgment ni ba be den pa na me ameti ha magie adi se atemu ya ye de ma mi eye krogen ana ya tentene ne nya de amagie adi wo ye ne dan nya de amagie adi esan se court na sisi e ho no ye judicial system na wo sisi e aye political NDC for abese no o ma say no yi chief justice ye kofa NDC ni ababet na ho ni aka kire ni say asem bia obi di beba ye hwe udina ye so ye fra ni say wo say akosi kwata wo say we de minim MPP ni ye hwe wani ma say we ye MPP ni ya fafun wa fra no Jubilee House say asem bu akosi ade o mo be ye no na wenti na da bia meka say ade ba ko betumi asi we nyina no kwan ene say MPP ye kabom MPP enkamom na se ye nyina ye kabom ye ba ko a mi gidi ye pa say in the next 3 years no the MPP besa ba bam 2028 na sa ni ma poni a ekoso enei NDC for person o mche so ma fa Ghana no mu de o mo pe na o mu chimi ye fa
George say
okoka ni acho
say yamfamra kwan so na dey chief justice say me gidi say court ho supreme court ho the other avenues for the chief justice I will be to me use so far committee omotie no no legal representation. And I'm a lawyer. Say the lawyer crack. She say asem no crack. You can't even me. But the others are due this month September. You know, cause you can't. The akano. Into you don't know. She say I didn't asem no crack. You can't be na oman penini. Acting on one petition to sack the Chief Justice. But with the other lawyers, so much as petitioners no, and yet joint action will be at the end of the into Daniel Ofori, the end of near carry and committee ne say, one more Daniel Ofori, ne quad over Mameno, say stated grounds of misconduct. Not to say, why you do me, be torch ma and I yet so na president, say any Kofi.
Now, when him Daniel Furino.
Yes, right. He's a citizen of Ghana, I'm told. I don't know him personally.
Name, you hear mobile, no man quatinty.
George, I didn't know who be here, so I say, me Daniel Furino.
So, oh,
Maybe a minimum. Martini Dean throughout the process. I'm not saying sorry, but me minimum. Me who funny be other. Maybe I said it
to me GDS says, I will be a woman to say Ghana for friend who Mudris and one your friend Daniel Furina. Ubiano Becaso in Mono.
But a committee and him, Daniel Furino and the lawyers bow.
I'm fine. Tambe on by. On by Tambe. You see, I said, minim said the America, but the media met sending and say, I didn't know why you know. A bear sem now. Na a bedinati, ne becani records.
Muslim baby.
A becani records.
Muslim baby.
Ah, and here the body. Now, and this Chief Justice now about appointing near the Janus on Cotton.
And yes, I judiciary now. Now,
I told you, one was boss and a two. President John Dramani Mahama and the Casa San Atu. Hey, a two-face idea about Bemua. Now, NDC Chief Justice now, Okofanapan. Now, near the Ensashi, them from
Chief Justice, not an NDC Chief Justice. You're born to do a Chief Justice of the Republic.
A NDC Chief Justice and Okofanaba. Okofani party in Aba.
All right, George. Nushiomabe 840. Messia Bohobio Muhammad Brahima say or Efija Kwabre North Buamai Dankwe Edmure Ochiayen. Owusu Boatin James say the next MPP government will also retaliate to remove the NDC Chief Justice. Isaac Osei Obensi, greetings to you, Commander. Watching you live. My regards to Ejasei and Afi Eno Bema of Kumawu Uraso. Yakubu Donbotese President Mohammed's 8 months is so far better than Akufo-Addo's 8 years. Period. Mahama, God bless you. Golden Boy announced, so say good evening. The removal of the Chief Justice is right according to the Ghana Constitution. There is nothing wrong with that. Yes. Or say again, Akwetia is a done deal for the NDC. Ochia Kennedy, the man of vision. Barroso Asisiran was a member of the MPP Media Patriots. Or say trusting Ghana police in the by-election is at your own risk. If the IGP fail to protect the constituents of Akwetia, come tomorrow, he will be fired. MPP is winning the seat on fair grounds. Come what may. George Kwartin Adenta, welcome to the King's Land. Ochia Francois, and after Dr. Oseyaw Edu Chum. Erika Mankwase, NDC MPP. Or say NDC. MPP is back 2028. Medoma Mwakun, gas, more fire. Masawood Okumasi Banton said the removal of the CJ is part of the NDC government reset agenda. Another of President Mahama's campaign promise has been fulfilled. The precedent has now been established successfully because the CJ position is now conterminous with the political cycle in Ghana's history. Prosperity awaits all of us. Regards to Honorable Sampine, first National Vice Chairman, hopeful. NFA Chairman Wadeno Kokwapia Kuka. Mensa Upila 2 Dome in Accra. And also the MPP family, let's go and vote. Boom, 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 boom for Solomon Asumedu. MPP for Akwetia for the MPP. My regards to Nana Hinkai. Okay. Eric Usman was also newly recruited teachers who were employed in November 2024 have still not been posted. Planner, Mr. Newly recruited teachers as Mary Kusumainu, watch your Facebook, so Bomodi and now in Kasana area. You become assembly be a mom. You watching what money being, you know, all indication shows the Chief Justice was on her way going home. In fact, I'm saddened as a Ghanaian. Prosperity will be our judge. Greetings to Dr. Baumia, Justin Frimpong Kuduya, Kojobamba, and our Honorable Amwauku, Ashanti Regional MPP Secretary Hopeful. Doc Akwabao.
Yes, so.
Doc,
yes,
history has been made. In 1957, independence till date, at least 3 Chief Justices, Omoyema, Theodora Wood, Sophia Kufu, Justice Gertrude Tokonu. Now, and then history has been made again. In the Fourth Republic, Chief Justice BD, but then unity.
Yo, Sammy, that's I'm in chair at your phone, Asher for me, chair Amstead for me now. So, me chair me crew for so now me chair. Yeah, me offer and Doctor Yao said,
but you offer me.
Mr. Emufa.
Is your offer back to German?
Mr. Emufa was your take.
Okay, Mr. Emufa, good evening.
And to the wives, Manakwa.
All right.
And now, me, friendly say, something say, oh, say, Constitution, 1992. Unfortunately, I want me a Constitution. Edition say a certain article be indigenous so person we appointee be dia e faso unity.
Yeah.
Enti me manhwe mu no me feel say unfortunate na woman say abana president Mahama ebo nto ano na eda NDC for ano say omba ahwe be Chief Justice omukan that time no be am petition.
Okay.
Still, no be an petition be as but now my dream say Chief Justice. It's no party members in the campaign. No the campaign. And now on one so at a point in time we raise concern about judiciary. So judiciary is packed with MPP for the identity obey and no nina lead to the point say power. I was for the petition. Because already kaka. It say, Emran says one for petition qua. Untiminity. Enti. Okay, yes, untiminity. As a chief, as a judge of the Supreme Court, no untiminity.
Yeah.
Maybe the position as Chief Justice now with Nyaji. Enti mami team says, say, mami, Chief President Akas, where you need free as Chief Justice now. And just one Supreme Court judge.
Right.
She is still a Supreme Court judge. With me run it till so with 70 years.
Okay.
Now you are retired. Supreme Court judge.
She's here as Chief Justice.
Yeah, as Chief Justice.
She's still a member of the bench.
She's a member of the bench.
Okay.
Yeah, as Chief Justice.
Right.
So she can go to Supreme Court and work as a member
Justice
of the
bench. Supreme Court.
Sir. Yes, you remove no free
role as Chief Justice.
As a Chief Justice.
Right.
Handy. Yeah, say you you free so as Chief Justice, but you as
Justice of the Supreme Court.
Sir, and you free way. Oshima, I say President, Timupo buy, and fortunate for him, no, Timupo no buy, Oba power no yanko for mo be ye, no, the petition brain. Na me there, who's na work no, lawyer na say work. I didn't even know. I don't think say something is right because somebody the petition by mo be catch Ghana for say nipa me ensan the petition by
yeah
and nipa me ensan the petition ko na we ba ko dia e jina so ma ultimate lady
almost say any class act o man fa mamum doctor de ne dey buy Kenneth de ne dey buy
and into say ba ku ya jina so ma enti ya minu aka ye ni bi ye nkam
I learned say the month of September minu na aka o say ka ho.
What will be the essence? So say nipa petition e mi ensa we back on, say, in a so, if you are e, and if you want to, Mina Kanukutia, the home could see me, I say, okay, Mina can buy me tea or dear. Now that means my Menuqua, my man, coffee, a mistake in tears, have a number. Oh, maybe free. I think, me, just you know, well, committee, no, as they have really done the service to Ghana.
Committee, Mekaya is chaired by
Justice
Mami colleague, a Supreme Court justice like Yamami. Two Supreme Court justice now committee.
Zero, I did about one. Who Ghana has his something. Ghana, young really, yeah, you about my no. I tell you, was a siam. Meaning any public institution, is a idea. Grandma, who so to speak,
and politicized.
And this in me. She said, oh, no more grana or customer. With your open mind, no. Who can some new repair?
Better tag you.
Which be tag said you see come as a media, or MPP. Say you see come as a joy and this in. But this Hanaka, I say, blue mine. Mimi Nimsenka, Nipa dear, ye follow Juma, said Brabe Juma. Dear Udi country who say Ghana Puntu, and I would dream. But any political party in Puntu. I believe I'm say I say.
No, can you bear with them because it looks like to the MPP and the NDC, more party matters to them than the national cause. MPP Nini, NDC Nini, we are the dear.
See the man Basani. See the man Basani. Who's the Ghana has CCA? Face pana, ne Susan on. Na politics any need to be seen. Na ye can scaffold. Na ye business people na ye scaffold. Ucha ode ya watch ubo titi ni bia oyeska ni bia ukubot titi for scaffold puku transport ni asifo omu nya no mo ayo business.
Yeah.
Na ye more politicians di sisi ayi wom. Politicians no na ye scaffold kuma. Now imagine say
it's all this card their politics won't count.
There be anything about us because politics don't know concentration in now is about say me ko politics ma me nyeska. And a profession. And it means that compete say yeah professional you compete there. I say I have to be in power at all the time to make money. And this I say oh yeah. In fact titifa now uko enyumenwem to say railways uko to say GCB no
first public service
GCG water company ni ade ugbo nkofo eye adwuma o omo ye adwuma civil or public servants na wa ye adwuma na 25 years 30 years na ohwa ni or deputy director ehwa na say ebi a position ba na public service commission aye interview now wa raising to managing director. CCI it has gone. CCI, in fact, even apart from CEOs or managing directors, no crime. Position as directorship, organization, to say ECG, water company, VRA, Greenco, any others, no.
GMPC, Ghana Gas.
To be a deputy director, and as being a director position at a role, be it a human resource director, a finance director, crime. It is through appointment from the government. And it is a a Juma Krano, a Juma for you. Unfortunately, merit him because we had said, dear Kra.
I talk as a merit,
appointment of people to head an institution, and it's not based on merit, it's based on political affiliation.
Lack qualification, and now say.
The view, the members of say, let's presume say, Obia Yejuma.
Okay.
Why Yejuma sa 25 years, 30 years. Also for raising her to be a directorship position. Well, do baby. Now I say CEO.
Yeah.
If you are not tagged as MPP or NDC member, forget it.
Okay.
You can't stay neutral. And get that position because the presumption is say party now ban the catch of say And also vision should align with the political party's vision. Should it align with Ghana's vision or political party's vision?
Ghana's vision.
That's the problem. That's the problem. And in the next foreseeable future, say I'm very careful. I better do some time to come. I better say party be bar. 1 year, it will not only pinpoint at your friend saying, and penny for so. I better say, yeah, party bar no, what line, for at my phone now. You have political affiliation. To say, and this about power. What we MPP in the Akufi. MPP wants over power. What we end this in the Akufi. Near my and for me. When was I start you? I started a free a strong neighbor. But first, pan, I started somewhere in 2000. Nanka a beer. In fact, 92 Rollins and Kufor time. I didn't see so much about say a Duman Cassidy or near ye. I feel the
Kaiser Rollins Kufor time. For instance, chief director of a ministry. Purely professional
person. But it's not like that. And the kono. And we are back your institutions there. Then you political. And it's a only political party there. And there for saying and my public service and civil servants. They are putting us into shape, say, their colonies will be a open party dom. And the worst of all is that people have become dual political animals. We were NDC card, not our MPP card. Because only where the swing will flow. Until baby ever to be a or hobby. And isn't that dangerous? In fact,
and that's why okay, only politicians need in command. They confirm to you, civil servants are 8 months ago, no one won a book coffee. Indeed, if you didn't crack or rally.
That's the point.
That's the point.
No pro ya. Not civil servant. Yeah, Juma. No, what standing as a parliamentary candidate. The party when yeah was our back. Well, standing as parliamentary candidate. No judgment at all. No campaign. No, we are was our. Oh, it looks like we are civil servants. Who person we are politics are. You resign from your position and then you become political. And I don't know who because maybe I see I did queen. I say somewhere President Akufo-Addo time.
Yeah.
NDC 4-year accusation. Say President Akufo-Addo buy or be former
say
EC executive before and she just say Makwaima and they are not the same. The two issues are not the same. One say it looks like one report so okay Georgina Madam Georgina among one report to this and a man by a public issue by way the India you say petition a call maybe the income worry me concern say petition call and my first one what stops you from waiting for the second and third? We are not calling now.
I'm a combined petition.
Doctor, petition. Second petition, no, NHS. Mamma no, on your bia. January. Yes, I'm friends. First one, and now I will. Is this go when you're bonny? Tibabeta, Ebe, Bibusao. Because when you don't really na no about tough and say oh okay wait there nanka asema o de be petition and the nimra kwam ene ne kwaso no wait there ne yebra kwaso we yeb there kwaso nti ye nipa no me I don't have problem say obi ya point no na obi what problem with the person now the petition akọ na you say nipa no based on petition nti won't be any problem with that
okay
but since before President Mahama took office.
Okay.
And some and this vokai say omoba umbeyino. And I'm pounds on by what we have petition no more. That man sound like investment himself they should have kept quiet about that.
Okay.
And waited till some buy any problem. You have made them visa we public and civil servants should make sure say uphold ethics of the work.
Okay.
Because the woman is a political party be have power. One you careful. they can look at loopholes any areas you feel one big you are, they will easily do that. Okay. Because you see, Ghana not correct to say there is two parties in this country, MPP and NNC. You should belong to one of them. Okay. If you don't belong to one of them, you are not part of the citizenship.
I this country. No, you do born. Kotokone has we are house support tobacco. Doc no musio.
Sabepepe naba.
Unu we are.
Sabepepe naba sisi ya. And sisi ani, I said the Kotokone has Ghana Libya. Either you belong to Kotoko or has. And
support any other thing.
And sisi ya yinda no upo. I mean the those people who are playing neutral should begin the process of thinking about
Hello, FM.
Because who play neutral. That's how we are Juma wa memudia. Forget about it. Say, Ubitman rise it to a certain level.
Okay. But on Musona, one question tell. Namenko, Ira Denis Aku, who are member of the NDC communications team. Sabina Kupwandom. Denis Etimiaba about the Tenassi and Tibiano, Yabeko Denis. So, who's watching James Asade in Ghana? Fantastic Wilberforce. Leadership is not noise. Leadership is evidence. And evidence is what the NDC under President Mahama is showing. The Akotia by-election is not merely about lawyer Bernard Bediako versus another candidate. It's a monumental referendum between the bitter, agonizing past of the MPP misrule and the vibrant, hopeful, tangible progress of the NDC rule. Okay, so, Dennis, Akwaba.
Major,
so I remember what you see. But Mami Bisa Docs our question now for remember na twice. So Doc. We are a member of the academia in Ghana. We are lecturer. Which are there? Yes, President Mahama wama the neutrals. Been me a chair for BTC. Been a central for BTC. Be a civil society for. Be a soft for. Yes, President Mahama. By what do you know? Shabamu. Intiama and woman uncle Bonechi. Woman can say a Bonechino. They are in some form of governmental positions. Recruiting members from the academia, university professors, lecturers into government. Is it a wholly positive thing? So already we are among
media. Every single person, President Mahama appointing on. They believe is that
only neutral view.
Only neutral.
Even say no, you say you're MPP.
You see, if the person is neutral and thinks apolitical, that person wouldn't have gone for that position.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
And Professor Jampu, your man is Shippers Council.
When you position you sway away from being a neutral person. Because when you are position there, you speak for the government.
Okay. Naturally by force.
In Ghana here, so I mean, when you disagree with the government policy, now also watch the appointment. Can you survive?
And there's some as a president Kufodi, now you may so resign.
Those who will be neutral will be those who will criticize the government once they are in government. And when they begin the process of and they survive, you know, President Mahama has rather been apolitical. I would think say, okay, maybe appointing Kofua, even though say omun need party, omun belong to the party, but for the betterment of Ghana, omun criticizing me, I can still work with them. Right. Because that's say 3 years hard here, then we can change the paradigms of Ghana.
Okay.
By the woman me about fourth republic me who nipa bia ya appointing what say now on what the appointment of any of the governments now what tip government man what share no me the appointment no but me say this is not how
it should be run.
The country should be run. So my reason me jai and now why criticize the government to the state the government and say no. This is your first step. Internet sanitary the ultimate because you are critically against us.
Right.
What will be? And the woman ya appoint to woman before God man. And I'm can tell say your Chrome has is here. Every single institution you go to, if I any private in public private sector now, and say media for your appoint to be private media
houses.
And so sometimes omu reporter omo reporter say mo media house be on ma nkofo Ghana for nim perception about media house be say we dey omo ye NDC media house we NDP MP media house in fact media personalities dey mu kra and the people etia maka cho say we what wanna say we nye MPP nia na say we neutral MPP for power no omo appoint wa don't take it na Ghana for say oh am nipa we there was standing as neutral person we NDC nia na we journalist and we any other work na say NDC for upper power na say NDC for appoint wa don't go tell them say me
the moment I beg appointment
Ghana
for people say you are now belong to them. Okay, right.
Because you can't do otherwise of the government policy.
Okay. So far no you need Ghanaians so me capable say me dey ya family adwuma no na me koye enkoyi ameka si be yi me say me akwa na me resign
sana all the other countries be to say America, Canada, Germany, UK no ma obi o it be man appointment otimi hwe abani policy no this policy I don't subscribe to that policy so
well
do you see that in Africa?
It won't be a check.
Your democracy now, in such a way that
I remember vividly President Kofodio, but I know. Say, a member of the PNDC or resign.
PNDC time. And I said, and then yeah, battle.
Okay.
So I have no. On one answer, on one belong to Rollins faction. Thinking, no.
Yeah, the new room.
And the new room. He will fall in line. And now, on one who said David. Baby I aircon. Sabinanka also get me you neutrals. And resigning only kiku. And resigning quite the say but I mean the imagine me say your fa will say bia we a ECG boss. A political party come to power, appoint you as ECG boss. Yes, you are working as ECG boss. At a point in time, you say policy be applying the policy be but now if it's a policy no and you 5 minutes and more minor. You should be bold enough to tell Ghanaians no.
And lose your job.
About policy way, let's shape it proper. Who can we now buy some you ready? Fine.
Doc, thank you, Messi Abaho. Dr. Aaron Kuma, senior lecturer Amstead, and out to 7 minutes to come. Now, Sabre Dennis for her, and Dennis should be rem. Now, yet, Dennis, the government side in Tia, your mammy, Gertrude, Tokunu, or say, and with immediate effect. Shape our toast no CCJ's dismissal is distasteful and it is distasteful but expected. I'm happy for her because she has fought for the truth and prosperity will judge all of us. This Mahama government has proven to be a total scam. There is nothing better ahead of us for the next years. Regards to Koka, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Aduchum, and after all media patriots of the MPP. Victor Usu Assassins are maybe good evening. Keep the good work up. God say Ghana. God say Ghana today, tomorrow. My greetings to Honorable Vincent Ekwasefua Esquire, Otafo constituency MP. Then is a pabao.
Yeah.
Then they went to Amedunte.
Mufa Chamita. Mamefa Akunya with Sonchia, Ashafoni, Etifoni, Mubra Pain Quarts and a dog.
George, where's Shanida?
George and Michelle. This is the first time I'm Michelle.
Right. George, this is Dennis Akuwa. Hard-working, young NDC firebrand man. Fireman.
George,
on our party, we near them, or party. Or your party.
Minya government appointee, Minya Savas,
or party. Anyway.
I mean, she had Tiffany, Ashafuni, na Menchia, NDC for Major Brain, you may or Muti, a year with Fidicasi. Now, the mechanic said, yeah, mammy, two corner. The point has to be made, say, and yes, be time. You are John Mahama, the Trimufai on time. Ubia na president Akufo to the buy but there be a kase nipa de say obekọ anim wo ba bia wo a wo niam bia ba na be kire so ba de obekọ anim se atia sisi ane fa se afa madwuma wo ha na se panyipa wa ha susu se anase mpanimfo mo susu se bia me niam bia me ye no enkonkan ana me mode bo enkonkan na me actions bi it is not in alignment with the rules of adwuma ha sin some emra bo ha so a I think say the bit me can say bia ye hwehwem na say the yetitness anet ya ye better make am contra nche ne mfo bi fufu onye den embra it you know that point has to be made because sure ebi mo ya ama na yɛ sɛ ebra yɛwura John Mahama ban na ɔtan Chief Justice na yɛ NDC foɔ meba na metie mpanimfoɔ mmienu doc you're saying sɛ na yɛka in opposition sɛ sɛ yɛba Chief Justice ne cranky betumi ayi na firi hɔ na President Mahama was not in support of some of the judiciary no nneɛma bi nkɔ so yie ɛno ne deɛ it is a human institution ɛnyɛ adeɛ sɛ obiara bibi ɔbɛyɛ no w'ani bɛgye hɔ saa pɛpɛpɛ na mmom sɛ ebi obi yɛ bibi na sɛ w'ani ngye ho na sɛ ɔcomplaini a ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ wowɔ adwempo bi sɛ woba bɛyɛ den wobɛyi no afiri hɔ because wokae a owura bi ɛfrɛ no Professor Kwaku Azar sɛ under President Akufo-Addo wɔde petition kɔ sɛ yɛmpam yɛ maame tu kɔ no nyɛ den ɛmfiri hɔ ɛno nda kyerɛhwɛ petitions ahodoɔ a ɛno nso aba bɛka ho nti no asɛm baako a naano me deɛ asɛm yi starte sɛ ɛbobɔ ba no na mebisa me ho sɛ nti yɛ maame no wohwɛ Chief Justice bebree bɔ ɔmaba bɛdi yɛ so yɛ maame Sofa Akufo mu ɛne papa ya ofiri hɔ ma yɛ maame tu kɔ no baa yi wɔn mu nyinaa na ɔmo wɔ hɔ
Justice Akwesi ani yɛ boa
exactly adan nti na yɛ maame nko ara deɛ obi pushi sɛ maame wɔn fa na adwuma nto so
obi abɛn
when 24 Professor Kwaku Azar, even under President Akufo-Addo,
okay,
he was making an emphatic statement. Say, "Yeah, ma'am, no, ne never be an hour no, and conquering in Kabeya the yes son but when him say, I'm quite to say,
Professor Kwaku Azar, a gun and or who quine
exactly.
But when you say the office of the Chief Justice, you be grounds no, should be so much grounded in law. Say. Eba bonten kwa ni echema omanfo nya beka so we de ne yi na ne yi no
nti no me kwa na me biza say aden emra no mpese ye ne sen pa to protect the Chief Justice
okay
because ye nyina ye nim say the Chief Justice no judiciary is one of the institutions that it is highly respected enye institution bi mpo say bi Ghana for to o mase say mpo so o kasa ti o mo kra now okran yetimi twa no ye de esibon ye nyina ye nim the respect that the Ghanaian people and I say we as a country be a woman judiciary ba ye wa emra edo kɔ ho nti emra na edo kɔ ho no if it was easy to make you go there then it should also be equally easy to make your removal come true provided say you are doing something which is not right what you say koba se yemfa de nipa ni nim say ye de make kwatara position we a edin pa se ye be yi mafiri ho a and there's also the Mirabeshan in Zema, the opinion because when him say, Munin in free or Krana say, or on good company in your day. And we know, I'm because I'm on the phone, not the person who achieve you. The American say, you're a John Mahama on time, Ubia. And me was in the anime before because and that the precedence has been set and the SBI chair to Constitution, and you follow it. There comes a time at the Constitution news there, and I said, Penifua, what was true of the 1992 Constitution. No, we are aware, say, Chief Justice, I be you, and I said, Penibia, or the judiciary be you. Obet me, I never be. It will not be in alignment with the law. It's in the end follow process when you're the union in few. It is a one conquer from Sam Rana, and yet, yes, you be you for that point has to be made. Say, we are born in a say, you should say, near my we. Emwa inti kwotran nchen ya enye se bi obi tan ho enye se bi John Mahama tan obi inti no that point na me tie doc me so me lawyer friend he posted something on Facebook and make all say the Chief Justice no people are saying say ebia will lose Chief Justice role now it doesn't mean that he's still not going to be a Supreme Court judge
okay
one was our argument now he was making some arguments and maybe really the relevant portion I say the grounds for the removal of a justice of the Supreme Court is the same as that for removal of the Chief Justice, except for the different removal routes. I say it therefore follows that a Chief Justice who has been removed from the office as Chief Justice on any of the removal grounds automatically gets removed as a Justice of the Supreme Court. Where a lawyer need pay be pay. Your friend no lawyer Benjamin Techi.
Enti also Feda nkomo say the wunim no. Okay. Yeah, as Chief Justice, no. On Tom Koso as Justice of the Supreme Court.
Me share the argument that the lawyer is making now. It makes a lot of sense because the other is there. Okay, Article 146 now. Roots now you first the palm judge be Justice of the Supreme Court and I say Chief Justice no. Difference one of them misbehavior. So the year can. Refuse that it is not in accordance with the Constitution. And around here the other. It's no see that Chief Justice title no the also like I don't know also my the head. By that means it doesn't mean say from Rana. Anything. And county another day be with time in penny for the interpretation by
Well,
but the point has to be made, say, not only be beach,
but you trust it you.
The point has to be made, say, yeah, mammy took on, say, yeah, yina, and yes, you be time. Or what lunch, also, when you say, Bama baby, you are meaning now. They are also to me by a boy, my gun, and why we are on your dog, what's lunching. No, before France, they met was. People shouldn't make it look like, says, see, a public position, and as if you are appointed. It is your bona fide, your bona fide property, and as you are entitled to that office alone. And you should, so what, maybe, only an obey. So,
Akuwa.
Yes, sir.
The another dimension about me say is you.
Okay, sure.
On warrant for removal of the Chief Justice.
But
under Article 1469.
Yeah.
Now, Okwa now do last paragraph for now. I think last but one paragraph for now. Was it now, therefore, know ye all men that I, John Dramani Mahama, President of Ghana, in pursuance of Article 1469, do hereby remove the said Chief Justice, Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokonu, from the office of the Chief Justice and Justice of the Supreme Court with immediate effect.
Okay.
Hereof. Doc.
Okay.
You need a source and go back talk Justice of the Supreme Court is quashed.
Yes,
She's been
yes,
sacked from both roles.
It's true. Because Chief Justice, it is a bigger responsibility aware.
Thanks for your anger now.
Yeah, it is a bigger responsibility that you are having. But it doesn't mean because you become a Justice of the Supreme Court first before you even become the Chief Justice. It's in the if say ever say apamo for we are. That same grounds now debate me so the apamo for the other position. If say apamo, I think say that point has to be made. But there the mechanism say yeah, me too kono there be a kasa bema be do amede. Wa me ni nyina. They also wait me babe for the past 5 years and assisting why then. Aye wie into the if say woni ye bia a torch ma yesusu ehu say emwa na ema okotena nchen a ema ne nkoba say bia obi time obi and that the precedence has been set. The precedent is always going to be there. One more mutual constitution, they knew that there is going to be a precedent. That is why they wrote it in the constitution. Say koba say obi almost no one is there. A better baby obi be nyema bia enye enye enti no mo that article 146 near the issue. It is a koba say follow article 146 no. Na yambu mmra no ba bia so ne yetimi de catch anyone say e bia onkotena nchen kakra. Yeni anu man before man me say
but why na you can't kotena nchen de anya kakra o.
Sir. Oh, say kotena nchen ya.
Na he mami the Chief Justice. High profile office.
Sir.
I think the president Vice President the third person in line of power. Now already prestige. Now we bibia na bia make say nipa no ye adwuma 35 years, 40 years, on the bench. Now any on your Chief Justice. And on Justice of the Superior Court to be
sir. If you've been on the bench for over 30 years, so that means that you are coming with enormous experience.
Sure.
Into rank, you ordinary, new lawyer, be and I said baby lawyer, be we assume say you have that knowledge in the field because why you do wacha. What you say? It is a cobas who boost am run so a bit me amatimem for any Ghana money penny for now they say any down. So when they make come, that point has to be made. Say, in as much as the office is the third, highest office in the country, and as the fourth highest. And on to say, Sabia, you should say what from now you form a committee. Running for baby woman committee now they formed. It wasn't Sebi,
I think 2 Supreme Court judges were.
Exactly. These are venerable men that they have lived their life well in society. One most person will leave you good legacy. And you say, be time with you. And running near the year, Juma. And see, the mega chain you know MPP for say they shouldn't create an impression say, and will be a you be yes, you be not and your sanity.
George,
finally, sanity. I was making a point say, the independence body like the EC. And you are President Ekufu no opposition. There were a lot of concerns I will raise with regards to the conduct of the EC. I can't say on put the name on support or DB court near Dinina. Does it mean that I should need to about Pamana? Hence, sir, but by now, onya grounds can say, Yamma, we will procurement breach is only at the international. NDC for Yankase, Yasia by Baby Pamu Bio. Yankase, Yasia by Baby Pamu East, Yankase by Baby Yobi.
Obekaya, during those days, NDC, Namunye Dean, most someone pointed out 1 or 2 things Amufi said. Mammy Charlotte say, ye need dear. Biachia. Also, I remember Musumu yes such commentary. They were MPP for any almost do not commentary.
Exactly. So the comments that they made, they say, to said the law is the law. Follow due process. And because almost say the law is the law. Now committee the report have said, me say why are you people creating a facade impression? Say be a John Mahamana or time will be an answer NDC phone ye 3 months and they are your minor sign. Into the only feel say he's embezzling public funds. No, man, so you see, am I yes, sir? My CMO will be positioner. I was always a position, you not be there forever. Into any time be a Ubenya position. Where Jumayan when Yamina should be near ma and then run a day and echo. And conform rather than expect to say in Jaws because more upholding the constitution. If you are breaching the constitution and you'll be a same fan or a man who didn't bonny and he would also wouldn't like it when he's being prosecuted and I say he's jailed. It's a mamma mia man, yes, sir. The Americans say Rajon Mahama and Rano and follow due process has been followed. If a precedent has been set, provided say it was on a lawful ground. Sekobasi era Joma ma tro cat ebize ma Mrs. Okukunu nkakakwa. Eno de nkabeti mi aka se obum ram so. But say precedent has been set. Now so follow article 146 no wa mu ba bia na committee no oba be ka kire say wo mo tena se ye o mo hwehwe mu ni se no mo susu se e wo se ye ya. Mommy engine tool. Near movie like let's push forward to make sure that your institutions will work. People who have been appointed to higher authorities. One of them rabbi Edman or Marcus and Fanny Man show Musemunya and your
but Mr. Dennis, finally, Wakasai now, finally. We can say 2024, man, you're born to one. Certain members of the NDC comment be making against the judiciary. I been my nyasa and say, oh, Mukrano, Mafam Wadren said, because it's a man for on social media. Say, oh, after Chief Justice, your oncophobia reset no super calm so. Sam common can consult Nanka reset in Kosanka, who did this and can no better.
Reset, Nadia, and Omega say it is a human institution. Sometimes, Obiben maybe one in Yajin, wait me make you commentary, but it doesn't mean say, oh, comments, no, see, I fancy me a meeting. Now, ABR, Electoral Commission, because first, near yet, voters ID registration police stations na say be a trouble no nti se yafa say bia kwada so emi na okokọ register ya unim say e na me ko register na me ye den me ko to aba na so ka say diabetes ya de me ye free na me de aba district capitals se yafa say wo free akwa bia say agi say wo twa kwan tenten bi ba ansa na oba be register na bi obu ha obo ni lorry fare obu oba kwa ekro mo okro ni mo na oba be stranded what you say na many panel enya adwan na say many EC nya adwan na me betina radio so ka say I don't side with what the EC is doing now. It doesn't mean that merely because I'm saying that I have the power to remove the EC from office.
Communicators,
communication, Sir, it is a human institution. Sometimes you need obi betimi ayade bi wo yanka say party pompo betimi ayibi na obo nye den and so wo so betina ba be kan de ope be no ntere say wo tumi ade be pam no. The only person who has the power is the president of the Republic of Ghana, and here at John Mahama me sure say any ordinary person be can go and dictate to him. Even with that, he's someone you understand say for the experience he has in politics and so you sit near Masintino say ohun se niam bi nko kan manase na ninja ho a obetimi make commentary just like any other person, but don't tell say obey use dubious means to remove the person.
Okay,
and don't tell say no akasa de to me beshan in say my head your person. So can you President Akufo-Addo? There were a lot of times he was not in agreement with decisions of the Electoral Commission. And maybe body be here then e court koko gina or penifoko jina court saying the issue that he feels that the verdict that the NDC had in 2020 or 2012, no, it was a stolen verdict.
Election petition.
He was not going to agree. Na yenye the yen shishim. Eno chese biana eno ntino obepamo yema ame Charlotte Sayana. Enti sa na there's reset asema ye kan. If you are in any institution, na say institution na wo ho no, public funds na de adwuma. Institution na wo ho no, ya allocate sika bia ma na de adwuma. Timi bia hye won say ye. Na Ghana for timamufo ni obia okabi wo mususu say wadwuma na nso ani. Na ye tena se hwehwem. If a committee is formed and I see a hwehwem ni ewuze. Sansema na sa atesema ye kan no, there is evidence to buttress that point. Na say ye ka se for adwuma to nchen a. Eno nkyere say obi ye de town. Say koba say ye jai obi ama na ye de ope irrespective of money and nipa near the area. It will get to a point. Nipa bi de mrabe show mun sem me chief justice, me a speaker of parliament, me a president at the nyambra sem okrom ha. There will be no country. In as much as say you're criticizing some of the things we are not in agreement with. No. And on to say due process ho na say mra ho a e wo se ye di akira na say ye follow na ye de ye adwuma ye no man tu mpon a e me yenye.
Dennis, when I remember how near the Nkuma about Kotiana, Kumensa Buno say, Musa Danko Amasa, let me tell you, the MPP has taken the lead in Akotia. Greetings to Hajia Safia Muhammad. Martin Jan, Jesus Domi Abraham was a commander. To me, the removal of the Chief Justice is not news at all. Because President Mahama said it when he was then candidate. So when he met some lawyers, he did not, so please, blah blah blah. Okay. Also, mami until Kriya Jenkov is Sansi Bontifufu na for Honorable Kennedy a compare point Japan, the best candidate to do the MPP. Usubwati James said this is pure hatred towards the CJ. Lee Teposi, I'm very sad. It is becoming obvious the NDC is becoming anti-women in high positions. The petition used to remove the Chief Justice cannot be used to remove even a class prefect. Sometimes people can't see the actions because they are surrounded by those who made them feel normal. There can be no explanation because the agenda was set in opposition. Yawo saben ewo kwada so na ene de otrofi esu yeboa. Wo fa yawo saben kechi echese na nyo esu yeboa. Edwom kwanta. Commander, see this issue about the Chief Justice. Okay, I said to him, it was a campaign promise to sack all justices appointed by the Akufo-Addo. Now, I say the researching agenda is on course. NDC, hooliganism, vigilantism, mafia won't work tomorrow in Akwatia by-election. Solomon will win by the good people of Akwatia. Condolences to the family of Ernest Kumi, the late. Akwasia wa the taxi driver, aka okay, where Akwasia wa when yango goshigogo. Akwasia wa, and I say, Commander, I greet you and the crew for your good service. Ghanaians need free and fair elections in Akwatia tomorrow. Or say the people in Akwatia are going to vote massively for the MPP. Or Chia Francois, incoming MPP secretary of the Ashanti region. Fuseni Salifu Amena say, no, say government decision to remove the Chief Justice is directly good pa. Fuseni Majo or say is directly good pa. That's just the way the antia a good pa. George, Mamma says if you hope you what nas ya che. Honorable Sulebobo and so ewo eye tepenina so good evening to you Sulebobo and all the family members are more eye tepenina so no see tomorrow. Akwatia is all blue. Bobo and Ray Michiao. Kokujuma was so anyway. Mechiao na o message making camera pem George Akwatia afa yantinsi kwamu proper
same Akwatia de ben kurampo nso na ekofa by election ni ebae
ewu
se obeka ye koto aba December 2024 ewo Ghana anyina Akwatia nso eka ho na yakoto abano Akwatiafo eto aba ema Ernest Yakume se ono na edi nkunim NDC fo se omo ntiase enu nti ubeka ya omo suma national security from Nkran cars mienu so omo nkonkochi no ɛna akwatiafo ade hye yɛse debi yɛ ma mo mfa Ernest enko isan sɛ onye bɔne bi yɛn ɛne yɛto abama no ɛno akyiri ɔkɔ parliament ɛno nso NDC foɔ san soma national security ɛkɔ parliament ɛkɔ ne so yɛtɔ so biem ɛna ɔmo san so de ne kɔ gyina court ɔmo kɔtwe ne court saa ɛna court sɛ dabi abranteɛ na ba na yɛkɔto yɛ ɛyɛ ɔno ɛna adi nkunim na mbrɛ a court bue asɛm no ɛmi sɛ the 26 or 27 days pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna sɛbi yɛte sɛ ne pressure kɔsoro a wada ne bonkum so na adeɛ wei nyinaa no deɛ meka ne sɛ wɔn a wɔn contribute yɛ emu kɛseɛ to the suffering of yenua Ernest Yakumi NDC for ebra wonam brɛ ya enu ho pressure ema ne nya pressure wuye no ɛyɛ NDC for ene disa pressure no to abrante no so ɛyɛ NDC for enye omo a na minim sɛ yɛkɔto abahwe a yɛsoma national security sɛ omecho because Ghana mamra nda ho pefe sɛ yɛto aba na sɛ wonte ohu ase a baabi a yɛse kɔ ɛyɛ court na deɛ ɛsa krampo ɛyɛ ahwɛho ne sɛ lawyer ni a na ogina NDC foɔ n'akyi a ɔtwe n'aboɔ so twe no same ɛnɛyi ɔno ɛna asan fa akyiri sɛ ɔba abɛpere n'akonnwa
ɔkɔ primaries ne wawini
ɔba abɛpere Ernest akonnwa na adeɛ a NDC foɔ ayi mi ogidie ma pa sɛ akwatiaman ɛmfa nkyɛ wɔn akwatiaman ɛmfa nkyɛ wɔn da na deɛ mɛsrɛ akwatiafoɔ ne sɛ lumba bɔnwom bi wɔ sɛ mi wu akyi mama mu mama akyi ɛnyɛ basa wɔte sɛ moyɛ saa na sɛ makyi ɛyɛ basa ɔbɛda ne saman twɛntwɛn yɛ osɛdeɛ saman twɛntwɛn
saman wɔnaɛ
na wabɛgyina kutia na dabia na wusu na sɛdeɛ akwatiafoɔ ɛmpɛ sɛ Ernest Yakumi ɛbɛdane saman twɛntwɛn na wabɛgyina kwatia krotia na ne kradi ahwɛho na wɔsunti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ ɔmo nhyɛ n'animuonyam ɔmo nkyerɛ ne sɛ ɛyɛ ampa sɛ aba na ɔmo tom ano ɛyɛ ampa sɛ akwatiafoɔ ɛto aba ɛma Ernest Yakumi na ɔmo bɛhyɛ Ernest Yakumi animuonyam na sɛ ɔmo ayɛ biribi a ɛyɛ fɛ ɛyɛ sonko a ɛbɛma Ernest baabi ɔwɔ biara no akoma atɔ ne yam sɛ ampa som a wɔsom ne man no som a wɔsom ne bukuafoɔ som a wɔsom ne constituency no so no sɛbi ɛsɔ wɔn ani no ɛno ne sɛ ɔmo bɛto aba no ama NPP ɔmo bɛto aba no ama yɛnua bɛrima Solomon Esumadu Kwame ɔmo nto aba no mfama no esan sɛ akwatiafoɔ sɛbi NPP na yɛwɔ abɛn mu
yɛka sɛ Peace Council na nkɔsɔm ne NDC ne MPP ehyia na wɔn do nyinaa de wɔn nsa hyɛ asomdwie apamase Peace Pact ahead of ɔkyena abatoɔ no NDC ne MPP ɛne Peace Council nhyia mu no ɛntumi amma so nti yɛka sɛ saa asomdwie mɛka sɛ demonstration of peace sɛ nyinaa de yɛn nsa ahyɛ aseɛ sɛ yɛbɛma asomdwie aba akotia no saa dwumadie no ntumi amma so yɛde ho kyikyɛmu bɛba deɛ but deɛ aba no deɛ asi no National Peace Council sɛ yɛnkama Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɛnkyɛ
ɛno
Yeah, the one chichi mu beba de, but the abano no the esin speak National Peace Council see and come Ghana fu nyina enti.
Eno na yesre akotiaman se MPP yaba aban mu da. Tamane ye wa aban mu no. Sabi mintumi nka se bibia ye no akotia nti na 2024 elections ana the wind of change na blow all over the country no. Akwetiafo change na omo ye positive change change NDC de akonwa ne ma NPP ene ukọ akwetia oma kwan first no so ufra brem kokọ fa brem so ukọ akwetia saman kese ubetumi adi be 5 hours na wunduru ye ka anketo akra de na wuntumi nkọ esanse na kwan man ho supa na dem ene yagu kwan su ni nyina kotal papa bi from Nkoko up to Akwetia atwam ho saman kese enunti ye besra Akwetia man se na ye wa abam no nye ni nyina na ye de nanso de se ne fata de ye bi ene NDC fo sika omo chen kromo asif se Ghana kro ochina ne ho ene me no kasa ade betia me yeto aba no ene na oma kofa nkofo abegina so omo be register nkofo se ye be mo omo the national apprenticeship post de ni nyina ya asa waba abam mu 9 good months na ko bibi papa bi ma Akwetia man a nkenya afi ene oba yen fidi a yetogu ho drip machines na yetogu ho na omo ba ye omo de ye galamsey no eno na ene omo fa ene akwan no anopa na dwumi no kata sisi e kwa Akwetia ko ye kwan ye kwan eso we nyina ya adada na omo dada omo yeto aba ni wi a nyame ya aduma okuada omo hwe se omo hu se machine bi si kromo bi ma enunti sika twitwiri di omo di aba no eye Ghana fo mo amu sika Akwetia fo sika ne ye mo amu dia monje na mundi na monto aba ne hye na eskumie no munya momma omo hu se sika bi omo di aba bia mo gi sika no a momfa ne se ye na eskumie yi ase no mo bonza na monji sika no na mundi na mu wi a monkoto aba ne ma MPP esanse ye ne mo atene ne yie ye wa aban mu no ye chiche bi ema munya bi ade bia ye che ne Ghana bia no Akwetiafo ye nyimo amfrim ye chiche ambulance ye mamu bi ye akwan the year of rose munya mo so ne mo de ye chiche drip machines munya bi nti ye besre se emre na durubiem emre na duru se ni munyamo a mo de hye NS ya kumini mo mani nwie peye mema NDC fo propaganda ene omontro no emano manmo en confuse mo na some question kura me busa us NDC for come this akonya na yede Akwetia akonya no mo de yede
Omo de come de no.
na mo de ayede
No they improve their numbers in
na
parliament.
wonya sure say omani brother
And their record against mo. Since omo winning a be 6-4 e wa Akwetia from 92. Nti mo mama ni mre.
hwe ye kwato aba 2024 Ghana for amo NDC abro omo ma omo more than 180 akonya e wo mrase betwafie more than 180 seats almost 184 seats our parliament and yedima NDC for bosomi nkrunie sa 180 plus seats na yedima NDC for no esu akatua pa so mbetumi bu a kire Ghana na ewon 180 more than 184 akonwa na yedima NDC for no bosomi nkrunie no sa akonwa na yedima omo no die pa no matudi aye ama oman minu mie no yenya somfa so ene bibia obebusa bia anu ye ba ko pa NDC for be kan se dollar abafo o kase ya kwanye omti dollar abafo o kase mo ja agenda 111 na guo omti dollar abafo Koko akuafo osusu omo hwe omo bo so mbetu koko mu akọ 7,000 omo buy omo de 140 cedis na atu omo ka omo say dollar abafo. Enne school dan nwunu uka ya say dollar abafo. Enne womo a teachers for a marki BEC for nkwala exams no omo marki ye bosumi miensa nie ye ntu omo ka o complain omo say dollar abafo. Bibia bekan bia answer NDC for be mo ane dollar abafo.
All right, George.
Enu nti sa sit bebre ni ade ma omo no same omo nya de bia omo de aye so abanfa so amagana a esese yesan bo omo bi ka ho. Enu nti mesre Ghana for say eni akotia for say yesu ye hia strong opposition. Wo hia opposition na ejina brane. Eno ene be kipu aban no ni acheke eniema a wo ye nyina na yatumi appoint na ka kire say wo hye Ghana for bo say wo ba be ABCD na identity na wo ba ye no wo de ahye reverse no. You need an opposition. Enti ye besra akotia man. Say wo kira by this time I be ba betra ha no. Na yabobo aba na wie. Na NPP ye ne parliamentary candidate. Yewura Solomon Kwame Esumadu na aba ye to ye no e wa akwatia no ni yabo ne din say wono ene the newly elected
Member of
parliament obe represent the good people of Akwatia.
All right. George made us say and then we mame call atwema koforedua ho na bra Kwame ano ye adwuma e wo ye Kijiti Abetco Company Limited na enwe wo say was MPP so omo delegate conference no nyina ntoma former educational minister Dr. Yaw Osei Edu Chum wonso odi aba na enwe opoku dwuma wonso kire Mahama ne president Mahama and the NDC will have found artificial fault against Justice Eni Yeboah, and they will have dismissed him had he had the power at his time as CJ. We Upuku Juma. Billy Bones Wafun Kwanta, and also say my condolences, deep condolences to the family of the late Ernest Yakumi. Regards to my mother, the people's mother, Honorable Elizabeth Ajimine. Okay, Doc, Akwatia. Yeka say no crest construction kakra cost wa Akwatia. Na uti omo NDC side na almost say chief of staff oko introduce NDC candidate no. And wahina wachim wanchi the two nanim say achim wanchi for kwan ne de. O de ase be dwisu kra kakra mo anko mo pe na kwan ne nye kra. Nti yeka say mfidie gusu a wo mo dwisu kakra. Na kwan na timi aye passable na manfo timi akwaba election day any development MPP NDC once again Akwatia ebinum chese yanwe na nke bidu ba bi by elections nkwanke yanko nti party anko wo hodo na ono anka say nipa na betina so ebi see cost ebi see as from all this violence talk ne 5,000 plus policemen edo moko one constituency here and the passion kan nyina mo
Same me that's it. Na me na fufu bi a mo TV. You know mo na that buying Sokoban area.
Right.
It's Alex ni papa ni printer mo na me show mo that buying Puma filling station. Now me can say by election I mean free. We can decide say you will choose to be keke. I'm gonna go stand. I could replace you parliamentarian be binti we free parliament entimi democracy na ikusuya
ma entimi nyamra ma nya sa
democracy na ikusuya nya sa na tie when we say party representation parliament no eye party for nkwa na eku say is say we authority a independent candidates and authority so a different party etime we apart from NDC or MPP it is a combine say parliamentarian be free manase parliamentarian be binti ye in free parliament na ko ba say ye dia o free mono party kwa no wa e bia na community na omunipa amako choose obi so onko no omonpe no nti e be din say e be ka say ye mu bia sa akeke akọ eno ni the rationale behind the nti bia ye to aba na me fi say ya na about for no kwanya e faso aye constituency by election yana etimi no whole too much e mani hudodo and I think the politicians should stop that.
National Youth Authority spreads registration for youth apprenticeship program in Akwatia hours before crucial by-elections. Incumbency advantages.
So I mean, say we news. We news.
Normal.
Normal. You okume anytime bia ye ko by-election bia. Sani ma we na itasi. Ye kwan. Na ye ni kroma. Ena kuma
we are.
Yeah,
just so. Why is it proper? Say a bet now. You didn't so much quite in yet. But you bet now to the last moment. Nothing you call now. You
see, a style of governance, no, and it's a winner takes all. Oh, a winner takes all. Resource now could one party and some. Now I take a decision. Am I? As to say a year too late, as to say a year early, as to say and a resource allocation. Major minibi, some minibi the one. Say a bass ye in a normal order. I buy a biana by allocating resources, a biana community by no so.
Okay.
But I do say you have a two abundance or part or person or winning dear. And there has been some instances that I buy what power. Now, what development will community against a seller. Yan Traman. Say, baby, hand to me, the mimic community. May I could tell you a more corner, say, 50-50. Ubia, because a consistency, a swing idea. 17 years old, Cassibia, Tinsa, Menamarin. Sometimes development be all by Nipano, they don't feel it, they don't care about those developments. They think about different things. A quite fast way to about it. Ubia wo na adwene wo to aba ubia wo nsusuye nti wo to aba nti ana usually dey be attack as a politician say oh politician live a perfect life means say oniema oni ya obeye actually nipa wo time wo power any idwuma obeye ni now must come to play. It's a holistic approach. Ukoya you say oh may development then so onfa nipa no o kasa tell mu anyhow. And no way no punishment. And now Okasa as good as it is, now I get any development, so no punishment. And just say, Omo de no my nature this is no. Oh manage your mind. I say
now who are they saying now mama for whom to more.
Yeah, pay cigar to your name, yeah. No, I can't just say I didn't see and trouble more happy. And as who my is cut to you know more dear cassette anyhow. People will get angry with you and it's your politician and maybe also we are holistic. Uma uni no e fa ba bia any person can say oh we there sonko ojuma otimiye adibu otimibu and kasa and so forth. And yema nipa de hwe so to aban aya ne dozo ntimi dem fi say ade aye be se ne say akwatiafo omo enwire ho say is there limelight in da omo so ochina Omumfa Subampa Enko police station. I believe me say
Badok no akwatiafo na ohwo na omu kwa akwatia na omu mfiri akwatia no but because of their partisan
akwatiafo citizens na omokoto aba no ebetima ma obi a wo ya na jesu obey to try sem bia betima fere
okay
because ye to aba mako police station me wie ya matuma ba wie meko me baby makotem baby yeah, police stations, the police agents or omo ye adwuma police for ho obi ye adwuma enti edu
police or military or national security
4:30 and I say some few minutes to 5 I be close to post now be na distance or what is distance no you can usually ya na police agents and you know you can about you can and no crowd the good side about it they say constituency one constituency like this no ebi a yan kan no police station you kwa political party kwa no mama kan wari abo e dey be dimpo say o say we nya obituma for the bia unlike national one na
living the media
media kwa bituma aye consolidate figures
project work
sir enti bi dem feel say as just one constituency akwatia for no should behave themselves should see say violence and inquisition. So one way is on them comport one one. Obi or de violence free abontin baby and me ho hwe man yi. It is an idea. They said I'm not 2 minutes. So, Munyansa, now, Omuntu Abamijo. Now, Yana by lesson, who did dinner, Yana hygiene. We have witnessed some of them. Maybe say just last time any Kumawune Asen
Central.
Yeah. Those
peaceful
ones now, some level of peaceful atmosphere. To be said, emulating that example now go for normal for Nkuyebi. Now come say after the Ghana, you buy lesson come. I believe say ma omunko susu wo baby ekusi wo Abdul Kumanov omunyenes Jojo. Now police force I do makon. Omun can say they are serving mother Ghana.
Right.
To omun mojumaye enye one.
But for me 5,500 policemen there.
Yes, police stations are on 119. So divided 5,000 by 119.
5,500.
Now I say can say police for bitmen that bed 20
police per police station.
I
can say enough.
Yeah,
soldier force so
Obi antimi nkodi enyamrasem. I believe political parties should also behave well. And say afi no be nsema nsiye no makoka. On say sometimes someone want me.
Of course.
Want me. Nsema go see no makoka.
Na be base.
Na community for na e dey ahopepe no akoye nime.
Ya hu ballot box bi o ha.
Yes, stakeholders na obia police for enye omodwuma yi electoral commission officers a edo ma konso omonye so omonye omodwuma yi
police playing for
akọ elected na okoto aba political parties especially polling agents omonye vigilant make sure say omo follow say e dey enoso usually ya na by election kwa ya no entamfa community for nko na ye polling agents on the national executive regional executives you can have as many as polling station agents or support mama ye one mama na ye jojojo san yes say mama na ye jojojo na ade bechi the obawe bi o means akotia by election the obawe new the obelu so any bia NDC for win here it won't add anything to them and before win here it won't do anything to them because they are still minority and it won't change the numbers. It won't have any impact because the NDC have had a two-thirds majority already. And the BBN will meet Mama and we don't say we there for the first time. The police when you were crying, election we Jojo because any impact here and say that last election now 137 yeah. And then buy election be of this latest year because they be away but when here or they change the position but wait there we knew ulusu the eternity to me say o me na man ye Jojo na fa so biensa o man.
Meda say Dr. Aaron Kuma, your senior lecturer, Amstead now say ordinary adventure eba jumedi so on the issue of Akwatia by election. 7 a.m. in the morning near Shasia, 5 p.m. voting ends now via Shasia, see a sorting kind. Now, George Opoku Amponsa, 2024 overall best farmer Draben municipal. And also, Commander, the MPP now stands as a crossroads. The unhealthy internal antagonism at play among the candidates placed Dr. Yaw Osei Educhum ahead of his peers as a new hope for Ghana. I beseech the delegates of the MPP to make Dr. Educhum the next flag bearer in the interest of party cohesion after January 31st. Those who have ears, let them hear. Educhum factor is poised for victory. George Opoku Amponsa writing from somewhere in Draben and then may also the Ababetwa so the Amai Ujumedin so now Dennis.
Yes, sir.
You are typing. What type? Yeah, it's now for you to deliver. Akwatia by elections. You see, we are quite, and indeed, acquiring the do coso. Me and who be say you trap quite be so near the day. National Youth Authority for a register man for youth employment. Dear Ben, near the day. incumbency advantage na. Yankwe.
The mechanism akwatia by election back who here you pan because in Pennyvogas asema in the dance you try be near the dance. Now no yakaya for the past years try by elections are kosua. Yeah, sometimes tension arising in near my team basa it near the apostle until this time around the police led by the IGP era you who akase obezo beefy of security or dinipa and as a police for and as a home for bebro 5,000. Abase or Mona peace should prevail. And one thing that I want the Ghanaian people to know, any union more any BBI who is a year John Dramani Mahama, any NDC Amano Kun. Sisiana Yewa Bim, Adia Biara would jeopardize the peace of a year or my from Ghana and Yenya. Yes, Shamani, the Massa. And I mean, I just said, yeah, this is 5,000 year day. And as a police for 5,000 because you share commentary from a year. MP before and I see a boy it's not wrong so but share the kind of tension and in the man no creating now me kwana mama I worried
Ablekuma police war
there were policemen
DSC
and I make say someone say DSC no yen pese bi besi bi enti at this time and they want to beef up security and the chance abana and address of baby papa dey aboetima before ebiemu so yet say one man mudi say yambrasi emu bi wo ha ya dey ya chi omo for so far I don't know how the case has
gotten. You're finding almost 6,000 each.
What you're saying, you know,
you're finding almost 6,000.
That alone shows.
And the people say, "Oko bu obi mame with police station. You're finding 6,000. Then the amount for if you amount for mame must be there."
And I make say also punishments. There are various ways of punishing people. Sometimes a judge for an penny for transem so I almost the merit of the case. No matter what a judgments no matter and they have at least abai who say obi a wedi boni bi krano. Yeah, the Nakuja send DBA Abasi and find them. So what I want to advise, Mr. Sotna Yame Aduma, say we are MPP paying, and I say we are NDC paying, and I say we are political leader, and I say we are influencer. Send me a year Ablekuma not you who say people they pepper spray show Munsema. Na woman and I say weapon show Butuma near him the person achieve with that. Yeah, best brothers Bibisa BCB. So Koba say, we are just a walk or see me him. Na a police for no dear. Yam pese bi obi ba beka say NDC for ena or mama police for attacking because you buy yam police ni ba kokra yam fed
Minister of Interior appointed by President Mahama. They say Minister of Interior appointed by President Mahama. He is in charge internal security.
Exactly. So I'm saying is there.
You're right. So make us say abain.
But I'm saying is there. People are creating the impression say or more amudi and embracing the NDC for police. But I want to make the point say you buy the police ni ba kumpo. What you say? And on that channel, in as much as say Sa mayhem be happening in the previous election. Aben and I see you drama and I just say, oh massa the bonnie be a day. And see be by now she ain't tree and for says, oh yeah, penya. And confine show trim say be a one as I will calculate your agenda video. So corner say basabasa kusia. You don't have to turn around. Now a man yes be a bem penny for an asman ranty because of the Mundian and Brasamantesa. Now, be me bra party or can see me not Mara Hukaka.
Say,
Asema or can say Yera and the school ya would NDC for cry and look with now court now the against this year probably blaming a young blame or young blame NDC for meaning group. And no Kasa, even the former vice president of the Republic of Ghana, Yera Baumia, why that can ask and I mean who not Mera Huama Ghana, and I'm a Swahama MPP. Because Yasha. Or mind dear, you name say them run a day, it's not my near them run a year. And I say, wait me, be a co advocacy, be a bit me, be a for pretty baby. Say, outcome never answer judgment, but that's when you do. That's what they call quarter, which is a constitutional body. Say, yes, you shame, na say, you bet me, Dania, 7 about 1 hour by the Bima, Opa, and on just a wedding bonnet. And your class 1 fight you and I said, John, 1 for ammunition behind you. What has 1 for critic question? Yes, I'm Bonnie. Me, all Casana, I was the question I wanted to ask. Say, you are president.
I was only will be 3 months. Many Dennis for Manson or court. Now, case your friend Friday. Friday, judge in the bar, a free case. Yes, you, some year wood, some year free munra. And run a dinner, some free. And I make us say, Dennis was about me, bush your fear. Tension can come to me about. A month for because I One another chima so na and we film na.
But asema me pese bibisa no say.
Who say I see a cultural insanity.
Asema me pese bibisa no say. Yera in the school we no autopsy report bi aba na assessment. Has there been any evidence from a year medical practitioners or more say a year asema NDC for no e de court and I say yera
and amanewu.
So you see some of these commentaries is very unfortunate.
But what was I was pointing to some cultural angles. We say nipa bia no da bia wo free amamre wo hoka ene niema bia nipa na nkasa so kra ti ho mo fa e de yo mo niema kwa yo fa so de yo mo niema. What about the cultural angles?
And I'm saying that cultural angles no is an argument that you can make. Okay. But this is an issue of death. We know say so be who there should be substance in their cause in nipa death.
Okay.
It's want to say be a medical practitioner be an answer advance be back to buttress the point say sa quarter NDC for the coin and na e ma sa to wrench on the buy. You cannot say NDC for time because for all I know they may kind say in the year 2012 you are President Akufo-Addo yet to abamo kase na ni nyeden into the court. So the question I want to pose is say me dey man yira ba omian yira me bra party otian say yira President Akufo-Addo me dey yira John Mahama ko gina court no na the intention is say or wishing death for John Mahama na or the court no was he wishing death for John Mahama?
Find us your answer.
No, I'm not asking him to answer question like a rhetorical question. It's not what I want to say is that Emira President Akufo-Addo or the era John Mahama koko gina court say 2012 petition or the court say election no on June 2 no. Now opese era John Mahama so hwere ne nkwa. Nti no very unfortunate say ye nua no MPP for ye the ye omokra sa asem na me de asema da bia meka no say na me say na meka asem because ene say yava ne ze we koko kweni na se wo koko kweni foforo ho na se wasa o drive ni a na wo po bia me na hwe wafu amawa omumu hwan na abefa ne so mra me hwe wafu ni ma senior we de bibiza wankasa akwashi
ajo say
se wo koko kweni wo ye koko kweni a wo koko fu ekabebro mienu miensa na se nan na wo po bia me na ba be hwe wafu na amawa na se koko kweni wo na se drive ni wo ho a omumu hwan na Obama na kwenya say omra me hwe koko fu ni ma.
Okay.
It is a question that I was asking.
Say, with you. Many document be another.
Okay, maybe can be bizarre. Say, how answer me and can budget because I know that people are listening.
Did this with you?
Asema me bizarre no say. Wa oti we koko kwen. Wa do koko fu wo koko. E ka be ye nan anase enum anase nsia. Na upo bia bia wo tu kwan kakra upo bia na be hwe koko fu na mawa. Na wo drive ni wo ho. Na wo koko kwen ni foforo so ye den. E wo ho a. Wo mumu hwan na be na kwenya say. Wo ma me hwe koko fu ni ma.
Medibema de me gini di no.
The original di no why say koko kweni na abefa because you nim say our experience. It is a wo fa yera lawyer bedi akon a okwa ko he opese okom rahye beje fie represent the good people of Akwatia. Na so okwa MPP for candidate here. Ye nyina nim say parliament is baby na say rahye beje fie. E ho mra na ye den ye. Lawyer bedi akon so obi a wa padiri wo mra mu a woni mo mra asem. Inti adenti na ye nua no ma mo Akwatia mo ma na kwanya na won konkwo hye dan driver ni a ono ne de adwuma no kra okwakoye ho ade no won che da ni knowledge be about it because I've listened to some of his campaign. Okay. Or the so have not the akosia onim the work of being a member of parliament kwa inti the person mekan say ye nua no mo Akwatia omu nyina so omokwa akoto abani bi na abato no omokwa akoto ye o masitire no omokwa akohwe ato wo mo nkasa bi a yewura NS Kumia wenya de baby konti anase niema bi a NPP for mo kan sama mo kan ente saa nti no oba akoto aba ama eye mo candidates no de make an say assemblyman for mo Akwatia nyina mo so beto aba ni biu wo mo nim say era John Mahama ba era under President Akufo-Addo ne mo taku anase sempoa ene era John Mahama ba so ma start age allowances o mo butu man de ye ma me no mo ha mo so mo ma e wo first year a wo mo university Ayera John Mahama ba we tu omu fees ama omu ba 120,000 people. Ye tu omu fees ama omu no mo so ni ade wo mo so baka akoto abot na. Eno na nche boys ni girls omo ho a bet kakaka no manage hu omu twa. Mo de betting tax ba ya na wo mu su. Ka se munyi mfi omu so na mu mfi omu no. Eno so mu no ba akoto aba because omu nim say Ayera John Mahama e de. Eyi betting tax na eno na nche. Driver for omu ho a no mo akoto fuel 1 liter and 10 year. No muchi about 17 Ghana cedis no musu and the era John Mahama buy no sa fuel na 17 cedis and that's what ya about 12 Ghana cedis driver for nyina nya de age into the American say a teacher for ye nim say basic school ade ba ko pay hia capitation grant I no etimi buama witimi torture witimi tomaka ene sa nneema ne ba school wa cha de ama nkora ho atom. Under President Akufo-Addo since 2023, Kachitri dia na dawo ya about 300 million Ghana cedis. And the era John Mama ba wabetu asa kanama. Teacher ni oti akwetia. Ono so ni school phone na omani age. Nti say teacher ni so ono won konkoto aba ma NPP. Merely because of say era and the skumia wenya ne baby kunti no kwakoto aba ama no. Obehwe na sitirem no de ayede. Ato aba nti de meka kire tie fo ni ahwefo nyina nze. Wo a wutie nze wa fidi ekwa akiri. Wo a wutie firi akwetia. Wo a wo fa ase bi wo a wo nua bi wo ho. Friend na yem flow bi. Na mo nyina mo nkoto aba ni boom. Ema ye nua be ma lawyer bedi ako. Na no obiza se lawyer ka wo ni a wo chesi to do a yenya pa den pa na ye de ye. De meka ne say and I'm do ho ensan kwan. And the good people of Akwetia mpunto no mo pe. Although say yeah we want a responsible opposition. By pro opposition ade a ebe yi betting tax every month yes na my workout. Ade a ebe yi levy mo say a scam. Ade a ede ne ma papa ebre o manfo no ni nyina mo be workout into they will vote for somebody who will stay in parliament obeboa me ahyehye mra na ne ma papa ede mpunto be bra Akwetia man ebe ni nyina mo me
that's answer the the office of the president and secretary to the president writing here Kalastos Mahama PhD secretary to the president na se utieti ne krata na otro na mu wapa or say we di kan list omo ye committee members on justice Gertrude Tokonu ye hwe na asem ne ye na die omo tina committee ne so na or say 1.9 in the opinion of the committee not the committee where they in detail or much the entire the travel expenses which the Chief Justice heap on the judicial service when she travels on holidays to Tanzania September 2023 and now second to the United States of America one baba any okay one baba ni kunu omoje per diem constitute unlawful expenditure of public funds, among others. And he said, "Oh, utie ira Callistus letter here a long, but some was it the Chief Justice cannot lay claim to ignorance of the nomination process and procedure, notwithstanding the fact that process and procedure are not spelled out in the Constitution but case law." Blah 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 blah. No bias. Say that in the view of the findings of the committee, paragraph 1, paragraph 1.9, 3.4, 6.7, 7.5, and after 9.5 above, the committee recommends to the president, in accordance with Article 1467 of the Constitution, that the Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokonu ought to be removed from office. And the committee, led by Justice Court Panwine, Justice Samuel Kwame Adibu-Asidu, Justice of the Supreme Court member, Yao Daniel Domilevu, former Auditor General, member, Major Flora Bazawa Mumumba Dalugu, Ghana Armed Forces member, Professor James Sefa Jisa, Associate Professor, University of Ghana, member. And he, on this note, it is clear and becoming clearer. Say Biano, the president will nominate a new person to occupy the office, the high office of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Gabriel Kofi Abuase watching live from Antoine. The MPP should vote for Kennedy Ejepon. Fuseni Salif will say Commander Maki tomorrow the NDC will win the by-election. Amisku Spelele Ewo Kasuano say you don't need a rocket scientist to confirm Solomon Kwame Asumadu as the next MP winner of the by-election to honor NS Yao Kumi's legacy. Amaya Kwadwo Francis, good evening, Commander. The NDC has nothing better to offer Ghanaians. Akwatia people, rise up, vote against them. Watch you live from a King Kansu. Okay, yeah, see, I sorry, Sonia Kodok, Yakoda.
Yamin Kayo.
Amen.
Kodana. At this province here, Edanas.
Yenya peaceful elections in Akwatia. May I see Dr. Aaron Kuma Amstead. Dennis Akwawa, Dennis, Yako.
The American say, and see for you, Bibia, Uti, Frakutia, and Nasa Nimpatem, say, Monto Abani Boom, Emma, lawyer Bidia. Now, Onona, Ira Joma, may in the summer representing Ira Joma, so by the multimum for Moshe and someone in the one or the Oyama. Internet Namanyama Boasta Tiba for my in the hotel Kaka, can't see Mrs. Some more percent punt winning your papa, a Yakutia, Montuma, a lawyer, Bidia, Akutia, my son found to my pen from that.
George, Yako.
Ochina de ye Kenya ne se policefo a omobebo ban wa Akwatia no o ba udin na ya etale wo kokuso no make sure say etale ho
Name tag
no police ni bia obi ene ne number so what the show bottom anas one farm ba yen ye be treat you say woka NDC amrante a omodin se money tax for no ye be treat you say woka enti wo ba within no number no de na so ye police ni papa dia make sure say ebo kokuso enya sa wo kina no wo ba na emo kokuso a untu me kan kire say ye police wo kina e wa Akwatia.
May I say George Kwatina Denta, a member of the MPP's National Communications Team. Dennis Akwawa, member of the NDC Communications Team in the Ashanti region. Dr. Aaron Kuma, a senior lecturer, Amstead. Regular pundit Bohobio. Chief Samson Kwame Nyamiche, regular host Bohobio. General manager Hello FM. Abuafo remain the same. Kenneth Obin, the multi-planning master planner, the producer. And after DJ Mark June, assistant producer in charge of my live stream across all platforms. Shipman see Ochina. Ma nipo mo Akwatia ma musro. Obo mpaye. Se omu ina be ko twi no makwa to abande ama the MPP. Or say the NDC can do whatever they can, but the MPP shall retain the seat. Na ya kwa Emmanuel Kwabena ebo brother man. Ma menchia the name you. Na menchia me ankasa me honorable Oscar Riches Ghana be yi. Chairman Koka Mechiao. Nuruddin Al-Hassan, Swami MPP. Al-Hassan Nuruddin, Salamu Alaikum. Alright, dear, see her. Alabama Gobe, Bianaye, Yankupon Kayahu. Ochina, we hope for a successful election in Akwatia. Well, baby, you know, Ghana should be the ultimate winner. Yankupon and Kayina and Waya Kramu.